Ladies and gentlemen, to Season 11, we're here with Round 1. It's a brand new day for the Sim Racing Alliance. It's going to be a little bit more punishing out here during qualifying.
It's definitely a hard one here. It's what it's like. It's very, very punishing.
For all the way in Germany, this will be the first time we see this in the team series here. This is a track where you will be driving the track, not as much driving the drivers on the track.
Very brave is the Ferrari to get the move done.
He does get the position done.
Oh, huge contact, and they're both going to go around. It's going to be a huge move up the inside.
He's been using every bit of the track.
Pedal to the metal, foot to the floor.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Intermission. Hello, SRA Nation, and welcome to Round 8 of Season 12 for Division 2, our final race of the season in lovely Kyalami in South Africa. I am joined in the booth with Connor Farrell.
Hello.
Hello. We will be your commentators tonight and streaming, and hopefully everything goes good. And without further ado, we will move on to this track map and look it over. This is our basic little map here. Ooh.
Yeah, so Kyalami, a track that I've heard a lot. Like we were talking about earlier, and it's the same as or the same kind of sentiment that I got in the race review last night. People generally like this track, actually. Like it's kind of hard, but it's not so difficult that it's like no longer fun.
Yes,
I like it.
I like it too, and it's I was like amused by the way you had stated that. Like, yes, it is generally like it's just a track people generally like. It's enjoyable to practice. It's really fun to race. Lots of places for overtake opportunities. Lots of places for your competitors to mess up.
Yeah, lots of places for chaos.
Yes. So we'll move on. Well, turn 1 isn't really a turn. It's a kink. It is literally called the kink. So that's not really turn 1. Turn 1
Yeah,
is
at least
really
it's very
turn
self-aware
2.
about it.
It is. It even calls itself a kink. Is what is on the map is turn 2. It has an official name that without looking at a map, I don't know, but it is
Crowthorn.
Yeah. Crowthorn. So that's a sharp left, almost like a hairpin. Maybe it would be considered a hairpin, but yep, sharp left. And goes right into 3, 4, 5. Like they kind of follow, and if you don't get that line started right, it can be all kinds of screwed up by the time you get to barbecue number 5. Which, as we were saying earlier, we're talking about how like that's probably I find it to be one of the hardest turns in the track to get right.
Yeah, I agree. It has a decent amount of space for you to like go wide, but if you go any further than it allows, it's just sand.
Yep.
Which
And
is the true for a lot of this track, where if you like leave the racing surface, you're just screwed.
And I think the other half is like, okay, at first glance, it looks like it's simple. A lot of them, they look like a simple turn. It's not complicated, and yeah, you can get through it. But to get it right, that's a different story. That's where it gets hard.
Yeah, there's elevation changes, sausage curbs, sand traps. It's a dangerous place.
It is. So if you make it past barbecue, which will barbecue you if you get it wrong. Then you get to sunset, which the timing of our race, which is evening, when they first go out there, as they go through sunset, you will literally see the sun setting in your eyeballs. Very fast right-hander. Lot of fun. Again, a place you could go out, but it is a place where people will try to go in side by side, passing.
Mm-hmm.
As is Clubhouse Bend, since it's a great place to set someone up for a move in that bend, although it can be a little sketchy. But what pass isn't?
And I feel like the track map makes Clubhouse Bend look a lot wider than it is. That doesn't look right to me. I feel like it's tighter than that.
Yeah, I think it feels like I feel the same way about Cheetah when we get to it. Like it's just such a
Yeah.
terrifying turn. It really feels like a 90-degree turn when I'm doing it, and it's not. But once you make it past Clubhouse Bend, you get into the S's. The S's are you're going down. It's a downhill sweep, and another place to lose it, spin, or just generally go out, touch grass, and die.
Yep.
Especially on the exit of that right-hand portion. I'm surprised they don't call they do have the S's are 8 and 9. Okay. So 8 and 9. As you come out of 9, you're going back uphill again to go to turn 10, which I look up. I don't know how to pronounce it properly.
I think that's pretty much right.
Okay. And that is essentially 180-degree turn eventually.
Yeah, it's kind of like a big hairpin.
Yeah. It actually looks like a bobby pin. Okay.
It
So it is
does, yeah.
it's literally a hairpin. And another one that I think is another really tough corner to get through, just basically to get time on. The big one to lose it or gain. Mineshaft is basically a long straight with a bend. Not quite a kink. It's bigger than a kink. It is a turn, but it is flat out until you get to the crocodiles, which, let's see, our map is turn 13.
Yeah, 13, 14. 14 is another one that's not really a turn, I would
Nope.
say. Like, it's just kind of a bendy straight.
Yeah.
Like, even less so than the kink, I would say, because
Yeah, it
it's more continuous.
doesn't even get a name. At least not on the
Yeah.
map I have. There's no name for it. So it doesn't count. Maybe it has a complex. But
But then after the Crocs, we have the infamous Cheetah, home of the scariest sausage curb in all of racing.
yeah. So scary because we all know what happens when you touch the cheetah. It will launch you into the grass, possibly into a wall or two if you bounce off that wall and hit the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's typically just a lift, so it's not just like, oh, I break and turn. It's kind of a scary lift and pray to the gods or God or whatever you want to pray to and get through it.
Yeah,
Then
it's
you
the combo of the sausage curve and the fact that the best line is to go really fast through it.
yeah. And then hope you don't go out too wide when you do make it through. You make it past the sausage and then you go out wide, you touch the grass and the car just goes no. And you get yeeted across the track. So yay. The next and last turn of this is Ingving, which is like a hairpin. It is a hairpin. Pretty straightforward hairpin. Exit is obviously very important though, because then you have your start finish straight and it's probably the longest. It is the longest straight on the track, I do believe. I'm not sure if you like stretch out mine shaft if it's going to be the same distance, but
That's a good point.
yeah, not sure. But anyway, let's look at our standings because it is the final race. And, well, I think when it comes to gold, it looks like our Mr. Evan Kim is most likely to be running away with this. What do you think?
Oh, I agree.
Yes, 600. What? Sorry.
Oh, my ACC window has just turned very tiny. I gotta fix that one on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go there. Then Evan has 657 points in his Lexus for Champion Motorsports, the Badmans. followed by his teammate Douglas Mitchell with 509 points. And then in P3 for the gold division is Victor Diaz with 488 points. P4 for gold is Simon Goriel with 455, and P5 is Arced for Red Eye Racing with 422 points. Going down the line for silver division championship, we have Nico Suave with 297 points, who is followed by Donovan Colton with 271, who is tied with Selena Boonstruff with 271, who's then followed by Martin Smith with 241, followed by Matt Artem with 225, followed by Andre Lloyd with 224. So the silver division championship might be a bit spicier here. There is a 26-point difference between Nico Suave and Donovan Colton and Selena Boonstra, who are 30 points ahead of Martin Smith. So that's a much tighter, all Selena or Donovan or both of them would need to do is gain 20 points over Nico in this race. And they could potentially take that silver championship from him. I'll take a brief look at the rest of our standings for this. And we'll look at our team standings. That I think is a bit of a runaway. The Badmans with Champion Motorsports, they have 1,166 points, which is a 328 point over the other Champion Motorsports team, Moose on the Loose, with Brian Anderson and Josh Damiani. Pretty sure that if Doug and Evan didn't even show up, that they would probably get this one.
Yeah, safe to say.
That's what I was thinking. It's pretty safe to say. So we'll put in here a little word from our sponsors while I go check and see if they are on the track yet, ready for qualifying.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specialising in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
And my apologies to our D2 friends because the silver division anyway. We are well into qualifying. My bad for the timing, but Sodre currently has P1 at a 141.10, followed by Krachik with a 141.167. Logan Schaefer here, as we see on screen, he's at a P3 with a 41.4. He's up and down. He may or may not be able to snag P1 from Sodre if he can keep that up. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Sorry about that. There's your timing.
LeMay is on a flyer too.
Yeah.
Jumps up to 6th place. Improved his time by like 0.8.
I was so dismayed that we missed so much of this qualifying for them that I didn't get all my settings right.
We need a vacation.
We'll be getting one soon. It's our last race. That's what happens when I feel like I started it too early. Anyway, so Donovan Colton we see. Now, remember, Colton, Nico, Selena are really in a race for the D2 silver, so we're going to have to keep a close eye on these guys. But right now, Donovan is in P4, and Nico's back in P7. And Donovan is up 0.2, or not anymore. Oh, geez, I should have lit some candles today. Every time I talk about somebody, it starts to go south for them. So, yeah, we can watch Nico if you really want me to. I'm trying to give him a chance. But here's our boy Nico. Coming around, I was going to try to see where he was, but
He'll jump up to about 5th, I think.
Yep. Donovan
Yep.
Colton, yeah, he's at 5th. Colton jumped up to 3rd. Let's see. Not too many people making too much time on their laps at the moment. Mr. Schwartz down here is a few tenths up. Hopefully I won't mess him up too much. I did. Nope. He's done.
No, he crossed the line.
Yeah. Could have gotten one more lap in. They're not quite to the 10-minute mark.
Martin Smith jumps up to 12th, and he is, I believe, the last silver who's going to make it across the line in time for a lap.
And it looks like he's going to continue on and attempt to improve on that time of his. So right now he is 2/10 up. Selena Boonstrom made it out with another lap. Or wait. Nope.
Only
Coming
able
down
to
there.
improve her time by about 2/10 there.
Yeah, not enough to really help out too much. All right. Let's see, Nico's got another 10th, so that brings him up to P4. Ooh, so Donovan Colton P3, Nico Suave P4. This might be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be to keep an eye on that. Hopefully our P1, well, whoever's in front of them doesn't get too far ahead. 'Cause I think that's going to may end up being the big battle tonight, but we'll see.
Yeah, a lot of work ahead for Selena if she's
Yeah.
going to get the championship.
Yes.
She's sitting Well, she and Colton are both 26 points behind Suave.
Suave, and no, she's qualified in P14 of the silvers. Martin Smith jumps up to P9 with a 141.7, and our gold drivers are out. Let's try to place a bet. Nope, Evan Kim is not in the front of that.
Evan Kim is in the pits.
He's in the pit still. Maybe Evan's going to give us a pit lane start. Or just not qualify. Or something's going to go terribly wrong and the whole thing will freeze. Okay. Back on.
We're back.
We are back. Let me go find our man Doug, and there he is. Let's hope that that is the only...
The only hiccup.
Yes, that would be the word. The only hiccup that we have tonight. So it looks like, yeah, Doug is the first one out for qualifying.
Roy Key is, I believe.
Oh, Roy is. Did Roy go out first? Oh, sorry, Roy. At least it's just the warm-up, I think.
No, I think this is a hot lap.
Darn it. Well,
But he
you got
did invalidate that time, so.
7 more minutes. See, that's what happens. Who don't we like?
I don't know if we dislike anybody.
No,
I don't know if we're allowed to.
No, we really don't. I was kidding. Just nothing there. I mean, I should just watch the guys in the pit, and that way nothing will happen to anybody. Now I'm afraid to look at anybody.
Let's just hold on Kim.
Andy Gardner with a...
So that would have been a
pretty car.
141.9 for Key, which would have placed him around P11.
So, guys are coming in. So far, the top of gold is arced. But I would expect these times to definitely drop. There we go. Andrew Rife jumping up to P9 with a 141.6. Let's watch Gardner come over the line. And where does he end up? P3 with a 141.1. That was a nice one.
Very solid lap.
Let's see if... All right, so Roy makes it through that spot where we cursed him out last time. Yeah, that does not look like a hairpin when you're looking at it, does it?
Feels like one, though.
Yep. Yes, it does. And coming up to Crocs.
Through the Crocs, and then next will be Cheetah. Makes it through cleanly.
Nicely done. Good. Clean lap, and he makes it into
P11.
P11. Nice job. Gardner is still at the top of our gold drivers with the 141.18. Oh, and with
Doug
the make
sets a 142.0 is only good enough for 21st.
Wow. Let's take a special look at Josh Damiani's new livery for the last race of the season. I am a particular fan of this color combination. I think it's really fun.
I like that blue.
I do too. I checked it out a little bit earlier when I saw he had put in that he made a new one for this, and really like it. That's really pretty. Andrew Rife has made it up to P2 with a 141.0. So
Nobody able to touch Sodre's 140 yet.
Sorry, Andrew. No, they have not. And with yeah. So I kept feeling bad. Like 50% of the time, it feels like I put the camera on somebody and something bad's gonna happen to them. Anyhow, Brian Anderson is up 0.3. Roy Key jumped to P9. Brian Anderson to P10 with a 140.14. Oh yeah, Brian is. He is Damiani's teammate with the other new livery.
Oriole jumps up to P7.
Woo. That
Nice
he
big
does.
jump.
Nice jump. Let's see. Is this a Matt Diggs or Max Diggs?
Max.
I think it's
Diggs.
Max. Well, he's got the LAX, so that'll be how I...
Only we
Max
figured
and
it out on
Lex.
round 8.
I'm not sure what Doug is doing. Maybe Doug is... Yeah, I think that the coach is right. He's just looking to take 60 minutes worth of victory laps.
I don't know. He's not the most secure in P2. Unless Diaz just isn't racing tonight. Is Diaz racing tonight? Ooh, I don't see him. Okay, so maybe he is just having fun tonight.
And they pretty much have the team series in the bag, so that's not something I think he's worried about. Man, he was up on his time for a minute. All right. I'm going to try not to mess you up this time, Andrew, but you had to go, like, get in the green, so let's keep it in the green. You can do it. Kind of flirting with it. And that just touching that just cost him a bit of time.
Only a little bit, and he's only a 10th behind Gardner, so...
Yep. So he...
And so, like, a 10th and a half behind Sodre, so it's very much doable.
And, yes, it is doable if he can get this and the next couple. Whoa, Gardner just did a bit of a jump, but might be losing it too. Keep an eye on Rife for now. He's trying. Jez, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Not nice, especially with me back here. Ooh. All right, and he's not gonna get the time he wanted to get there. So we'll take a look at Simon Goriel now, who is a little over 0.3 up, and if he can keep that, he will take P1. So it's a 141. These guys at the top are really tight. Oh, Gardner is in P2 with a 140.9. So there's only 2 sub 41s right now.
And Goriel just sneaks right in the
Sneaks
pole
right
at the
in.
last second.
I was thinking he was going to grab that. So he got a 140.7.
And he's looking pretty untouchable because Gardner is on a clean lap, but he's nowhere near
the Max
enough
Diggs
up on his time.
jumps up to P7. And
Damiani is on a pretty good run.
Done.
Over 0.3 up on his time.
So let's see what kind of jump he can get out of that. Come on. He
Up to
gets
13th from 22nd. That's a very clutch last qualifying lap.
Yes. Yep. That's a nice jump for him.
He'll be feeling good about that lap for sure.
Hope so. That's a nice lap he got in there. So, P1 we have Simon Goriel. P2, Zhao. We never got a pronunciation for him.
I think
Sodre.
just Chow.
Zhao. And Andy Gardner. Andrew Rife.
Austin
Gardner. Austin Gardner. Andrew Rife. Mr. Arct. Krochik. Max Diggs. Donovan Colton. Nico Suave in 9. So Colton and Suave will be checking for, they are fighting for D2 champion. D2 silver champion. Had to get it all out. P10 is Logan Schaefer, followed by Roy Key. Kenny LeMay. Is that right? Kurt LeMay. Okay. Josh Damiani, Brian Anderson, Douglas Mitchell, Ian Byron, Andy Speed in P17. 18 is Ethan Marvin. 19 is Matt Higgs. 20 is Paulie Hartman. Mr. Smith in 21. Lloyd. Andre. I knew I wasn't going to get it right, so I didn't try. Andre Lloyd. Panzo Rigatoni in 23. 24 is... Every time I see an M, I just want to say Matt.
Michael Schwartz. Wait, which
No,
one are we on?
Artem. No, we're on
No,
Artem.
Artem. Matt Artem.
Matt. I
got
would have been
lost.
right that time.
I looked. I was too far down the list.
25 is Landshark. 26, Kevin Kovac. 27, Selena Boonstra. 28, Mike Schwartz. 29, Zach Sky. Jess Osborne in P30. Maxwell in 31. Rowdy Burns in 32. Evan Kim did not qualify. He's 33. 34, Wagner. 35, Thomas Olhausen. As soon as they start, we will get a looky at them. Look at those cars. Aren't they nice?
Yeah, I think Colton and Suave in 8th and 9th is gonna be the fight to watch early on.
That will be. Hoping for these guys to have a clean start and a good race, and that'll be a fantastic battle, I think.
Yeah, because I mean, the gap from Colton up to Suave is 26 points, so Suave pretty much just needs to stay with him.
Yep.
He just can't let Colton go.
And he can't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Unless Colton makes a mistake. Then he's free to make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's not what we want anybody to do, but you know.
Evan Kim still sitting in the pits. He's not just giving himself a quali ban. He's doing the pit lane start.
Wow. I mean, I have to give him a huge credit for being a good sport. You know, he's dominated D2 this season. Really doesn't need the points. It's probably going to be a more interesting race for him. Although, maybe he watched D3 start last night and said it's safer from the back. Who knows?
Very possible.
Ooh. Because the LA taxi was through it. When I first went in, it made the skin change. That was interesting. So Colton. Oh, there's a digs between Colton and Suave now. Aha. So Suave will be starting directly behind Colton when this race gets going. That just dawned on me.
So Colton will be hoping that Suave has his breaking point down.
Yeah. Yep. It'll be interesting to see how it comes because it. Well.
Oh.
Wow. This
Someone sideways.
on the outlap. Well, I mean,
On the outlap, someone is sideways. I can't even figure out who it is. I'm clicking through.
yeah.
Okay, they're coming back. They're coming back. All right, let's calm down, guys. That's not a good sign for what's to come.
No, please don't do that. I was gonna say the start of this race. I mean, the track is so wide, it really encourages a very.
It makes it so tempting.
Yes, and so you go into turn 1, and even that's pretty wide, but you know you can push it, but it does then kind of tighten up and can create quite a bottleneck. And yeah. But let's see how this goes. P1 and 2 are slotting together nicely, not trying to take any chances. 3 and 4, and there they go.
Andrew went for a pretty bold move up the inside there.
Absolutely, and you could see
He
it
made
getting
it work,
really thick back there. But
someone had to stop back there, but Paule got a little choked up.
And there's a little bit of mess. Not too bad. There's someone in the wall, but
oh, that's Doug.
was that Doug? Yes, that was Doug. I guess he was letting Evan catch up.
Now it is just going to be Doug and Evan against each other at the back of the grid.
Oh, I'm sure they'll catch up. So our silver drivers, you got Donovan Colton now slotted into P6 with Nico Suave right behind him in P7. So these guys found each other very early on.
Yep.
Gardner is finding himself behind Andrew Reif here. I guess Andrew had a very good start. That bold move kind of paying off. It looks like Saldre is happy for the time being to slot himself in behind Goriel and just hang on.
Save some tires, save some fuel. Looks like something happened to Logan Schaefer. He lost a few places there.
Well, we could take a little peek back since they've all cleaned up nicely.
Oh, this looks dangerous.
Yeah, it does. Little switchbacks there. You see, a ding.
Oh,
that wasn't ideal. Oh,
there are more cars back there.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the other cars involved.
Nope. Whoa. That was... Doug almost had another one. Alrighty. Logan is back on track, moving along. Let's see here. We've got Anderson and Higgs battling away side by side, making that look easy. Yes, the crocodiles have reared their ugly heads, and whoop. Higgs
that looked
there,
like it was
but
gonna be ugly.
it was, but Anderson's not giving it up yet. He's gonna see what he can do to grab him again.
Sodre made a move on Goriel for the lead, and Andrew's trying to take advantage of it too.
Oh, so much battling. Front. Goriel's 2/10 behind Soldre, right behind him. Gardner right behind him. They are. But it looks like Soldre is getting a little bit of a gap there on him. Hop back here, Josh Damiani. Sorry about that.
Oh, more chaos at the crocodiles.
Yeah, you've got someone stopped back there and going.
Oh my god. And 3 wide into Cheetah. I'm amazed
Lord.
that everybody stayed on track there.
That's
And they're all so bunched up right there. That is a crowd.
It is, and it's a crowd up and down. This is one of my favorite tracks, and it is paying off. So much space to...
Oh, Key was tempted to dive bomb Doug there, and there's more. There's chaos at turn 2.
Oh my goodness. Where? What? Who? How?
A bunch of cars. I don't even know. Some
Oh.
people were twisted. Some people
You don't
stopped.
know. You need to give me some numbers so I can find them.
I'm seeing a lot of red down arrows on the race control. That's Jess has been sent all the way to the back.
We'll look at poor Jess. Let's see. What happened to Jess? That's... Oh! 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 Yep. This is a mess. Poor Jess. Ooh. Evan Kim, Roy Key. So Roy Key did not start all that far back.
No,
No,
Key started
so-
in 11th.
And now he's back to 29. So
He had to be a victim of the chaos earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going side by
So,
side
yep.
up to Cheetah.
Wow. Roy, really not. He is holding on. They're going 3 wide through that last
It was
turn.
impressive from Kim to
What?
keep the car straight.
Yes.
Even though it has cost him 2 positions, and that Paula Hartman gets shoved a little wide there.
All fighting for not to be P last.
P31.
Yeah. So up
Oh, who
here.
Rigatoni just straight off at P2 or at turn 2.
Oh, just on his own accord.
I think he just missed his braking point. He was a part of that cluster of cars.
All right. Well, we won't display his error. Let's see. Let's take a look at Evan. Evan actually, I think the reason why he started in the pit was so that he could get some screen time.
Surely, yeah. He's tired of not getting any.
Yeah. And just ahead of him, you'll catch a glimpse. You've got Olhausen and Roy Key battling a bit. They did do a position swap. Evan looking to get past Artem, who has said, nope, not yet. Gonna make you work for it.
Rife is really close to Goriel. Not quite close enough to make a lunge into turn 2 this time around, but if he holds on, he'll be in position next
Are
time.
you sure about that?
He looked at it, but he didn't do it.
Let's see.
Oh, Damiani side by
and
side with Maxwell.
And they made it through. They survived. Looks like Damiani got the spot. We'll keep a look back up here at Rife and try to watch what's going on. Evan Kim is still trying to see what he can do about getting through the field. The Roy Key really looking to get past Olhausen. Now Olhausen, whoop, that wasn't very nice. Oh my. Wow, what a save by Thomas Olhausen to get back on track. That was impressive.
Yeah, he's not going to appreciate that tap from Key.
No. But he did not take advantage of it, which, you know, was good. It was the right thing to do. These guys all bunched up. I'm kind of glad
Rife.
Evan started in the back like that. We'll keep an eye on Rife.
He's
he
making a move.
slides right on past Goriel.
A very clean pass through turn 2.
Absolutely. Looks like Rife maybe should have. I was gonna say maybe he should have used his race setup for qualifying, but the times aren't that great. He's just being very consistent and
avoiding chaos.
yes, absolutely. So Evan Kim is now fighting with Roy Key, who backed off of Olhausen. Followed very closely by Holly Hartman. We're coming down here into Sunset, I believe. Whee! Spreading out a little bit. They are no longer so bunched up, but Matt Higgs, Brian Anderson, trying to make a move, not quite getting in there to make it done. He's not giving up just yet.
Nope. Anderson defends by going inside. Hopefully he can keep it. Oh, yep.
Yep. You see that Lambo?
Higgs got a little squirrely.
Yep.
But Higgs staying right on him. He could.
He is.
He could easily make the move at the end of this straight.
I don't know that the Lambo is gonna out drag the Mustang though. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna do it. Not there anyway.
Olhausen into the pits. Pretty early stop.
Yeah, that didn't. I mean, he got tapped, but it didn't look like it was gonna take a lot of damage.
Maybe he just wants to be away from the rest of the field.
That might not be a bad idea. So Diggs and Art. Now Nico Suave and Donovan Colton are both.
They're still just together.
Yep, they're together. Donovan's P6, Nico's still 7. They are 1 second apart currently. So neither one of them trying to make much of a move. I guess Nico probably just feels like he needs to keep it clean. Even if he finishes behind, well.
Who disappeared there?
Ian Byron. Ian was feeling left out, wanted to be part of the curse, and just, did his little giraffe move. So Andy Speed is now behind him, hoping he can maybe get a move on that. In the back, Rusty Burns.
Rowdy.
I did it to him
Burns.
all season long. Rowdy Burns. Looking at Zach Sky. And Matt Schwartz right behind them.
Rigatoni got past Hartman. I think Hartman may have hit Cheetah.
I'm gonna just, oh wait. Now Gardner and Goriel are fighting again. Rife has half second behind Sodre. And Gardner, Goriel, and Krachik, not in that order. Goriel first, Gardner on, and then Krachik. That's the order they are in.
All very close.
Behind Krachik's view, if we can. They are all bunched up. Oh, Gardner slips past Goriel there.
Ooh.
Right in front, and Krachik takes advantage of it. Goriel must have made an error. Take a look at that move, because why not? So, watching Goriel as he slipped. Oh, he slipped by, got in front, ding dang dong, and Krochik goes in front. So
Krochik really just had to be there to get that
Yep.
position.
he did all he did, and he stayed there, and he was there. A lot of times, that's all you have to do is be there.
Mhm.
Now, Rafe up here still putting the pressure on Sodre.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on them. He's keeping pretty close.
He is, so,
He's really just got to nail the last turn.
and not go
Well,
over
and
the
not do
grass. And not do that. That wasn't the line.
You know, next season we're gonna invent the commentator's blessing. We're gonna look at
We
someone
are.
and they're gonna do amazing.
Yes, we need that. We have Andy Speed, Brian Anderson, and Matt Higgs.
Doug's
Feel
in a
like-
bit of a tussle, side by side with
Doug's in-
Landshark.
Oh, and Goriel and Colton just had a oh. Simon Goriel said
loses out
enough
big. What
of this. He's
I
just
see his lights changing. Did his? He might have stalled out, and he had to figure out how to turn back on.
Well, we've got Landshark and Doug back here battling.
Still side by side. They were side by side last time I looked. Oh,
Oh, Landshark, no. Backs it slots in. Now you got 4 of them in a row. Higgs got by Speed in that little group up there. Yes, Goriel went into the pit. Now, I will note that I've noticed, at least when I've raced Kyalami and I'm seeing here, there always seems to be those 1 or 2 guys that have a really bad race here. Like, everything goes to pot, one after another. They get hit a bunch of times. They're like, it's like they're the target. So maybe it's something with this track. I don't know what it
seems
is.
to choose its victims.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Let's see, couple close battles. In the back, we have Paulie Hartman and Panzo Rigatoni battling away for P28. And any battle is a battle.
Yes.
Further up ahead, we do have a chunk. Quite a group up here with Maxwell leading them in the little pink Porsche. Zach Sky, Rowdy Burns, Matt Schwartz, and Kevin Kovac all bunched up. And Schwartz and Kovac have switched positions in the back of the group.
Schwartz has gone into the pits.
Schwartz said, enough of this. I'm going to take my pit. So now you've got Maxwell, Sky, Burns, and Kovac. Narrowed it down. So Burns looking to get past Sky. Can he make it stay? Yes. No.
No, Sky comes
No.
out on top, and then Burns loses a place to Kovac.
Yes. No, no, no. And that left Maxwell to just take off. So he got a nice little cushion behind him. He's very grateful that those gentlemen decided to battle back there. Give him a little bit of a breather.
Yes.
So up here we have Andy Speed, Matt Smith, and Andre Lloyd. I have to look at the car. When I see the yellow car, I know it's an Andre. Don't ask me why.
It's also Martin Smith.
Martin Smith. Sorry, Martin. I'm really
Martin,
bad
she just
with
thinks you were
names.
really good in House of the Dragon. She's just got Matt Smith on the brain, you know? And who doesn't, you know?
Yeah, the worst part is that I don't even know who Matt Smith is. Oh, Polly Hartman and Panzo.
Side by
Swapping
side.
positions. Yes, going
Coming
into.
up on the Crocs.
Let's see. Do they survive the Crocs? I think
Are they going to keep it side by side? No, they're not. They think better of it.
No. They said we're fighting for P28, not P last. Actually, P27 now. So Alexis and a Ferrari going down the street. Who do you think's gonna win?
It's a question for the ages.
Yeah, let's see how they make through turn 1 side by side. Yeah, looks like they've slotted in quite a bit. Take a look. Nico Suave is 6/10 behind Donovan Colton. So he's slowly catching up. Followed by quite the train. Arctbeat 7/10 behind him. Diggs 3/10 behind. Kurt LeMay 7/10 behind. Big pause. I think I got that one right. Ian Byron and Brian Anderson rounding out that pack. All less than a second between each other. Ian Byron opts to pop into the pits though. Get that taken care of. 40 minutes left into the race. So a little bit early, but if he's being held up, quite the mess.
Yeah.
Might work out for him. Rowdy Burns trying to get a little rowdy around the last turn and did not work out so well. Got a little wiggle. He's going to have to find another opportunity to see if he can get past Zach.
Kovac taking a peek up the inside. Oh no! And he spins Maxwell.
With a,
Well, he tried to correct him there.
Yeah, he made sure he was facing the right direction before he took off.
But then he did take off.
He did take off.
Ouch. That's rough for Maxwell.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's a shame.
But I think that bunched up that train even more. And that was already a pretty tight train.
And you've got Kovac leading the train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars in this train. 7, less than less than 1 second behind each other. Actually, most like a half second or less.
Yeah, the total gap between them is like 3.5 seconds, 2.5 even.
Woo! That's your train right there.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened to Diggs. Seeing a red arrow. Some lost time.
Diggs is Max's.
I don't know. Maybe nothing even happened to him.
Still forward.
And it was a. I think that may have been a race control glitch.
Yeah. What a lovely train. So in this mess, Rusty Burns up front, going
Rowdy.
side by side. Rowdy, I do this every single time. So Rowdy Burns, Zach's guy, going around, and they did it. They kept it clean.
They kept it clean. That was a good attempt from Rowdy.
And they are followed very closely by Douglas Mitchell, having some fun in there. With Wagner right behind him. Doug's getting in side by side with Rowdy, getting past Rowdy. But let's see how Sunset goes. Oh, and look.
Rowdy really missed.
And
missing out here.
Yeah, Wagner trying to take advantage of that. Rowdy's like, no. But Maxwell's like, oh, wait. I went in too. I want my spot back. Maxwell was the one who got that little love tap on the bum. So, what a tight mess. Look at this.
Rife has gone into the pits. Presumably because he
Interesting.
wasn't catching Sodre. Because he
Could
was
be.
about 4/10 off of Sodre for the last several laps.
Yep.
So that does not
Probably-
surprise me.
Maybe you just got tired of looking at that bumper of that. Woo!
Gonna try
That
and
got a little
undercut
spicy.
instead.
The Douglas Mitchell opts to go into the pits and get out of that mess.
Yep, also very fair.
Yes.
We'll break this train
Looks
up
like
into a
bunch of them
couple
did.
smaller trains
Yep.
after the pit cycle.
So it looks like all but Wagner, Maxwell, and now it's Landshark. I don't remember him being part of this. But he is now, or not anymore.
He was at one
yeah.
point. Oh,
He
he just
just-
slowed down a bunch. I'm not sure what happened
Yeah,
to him.
he turned one. He looks like the back end decided it was going to keep going.
Oh, yep. Porsche doing Porsche things.
Yep, it was a Porsche doing Porsche. So now you've got Maxwell and Wagner.
He's probably at that stage of the race where you're really starting to feel the weight shift of the fuel in the Porsche.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
ACC.
brutal on me last night.
Yeah, there's a couple spots in a stint in the Porsche I've noticed where like it handles differently, or there's a certain number of laps where the tires get really slidey, and then once you get past that, a lot of times you're good.
Well, and the combo of the tires, of the tire deck, and the fuel weight shift, it can be pretty rough.
Colton popping into the pits. Nico is still out there. So they were together. Now they have separated up. Not sure what the strategy is, other than it's almost halfway. Yes, they are almost halfway through the race. So seems like Colton is just doing his own thing, not worrying about Nico right now. Who knows? Lots of people in the pits, so
A lot of people in the pits.
yeah. So we'll wait for Sodre and Nico when they go and see where they come out. I'm a fan of the Porsche. I like it.
I love the
It's
Porsche. I just
fun.
kind of wish I wasn't running it in the Endurance Series. That may have been a mistake.
Yeah, I'm not. I have to. I'm not doing the Endurance Series as a series. For me personally, it's just too stressful. I don't think I would enjoy it as much in that way. So I just enjoy doing the endurances as one-offs. So you have Selena and Andre battling into Sunset. It's the second Porsche on Aston battle so far.
Yeah, Selena, no need to rewind and see us complaining about the Porsche. That didn't happen.
Nope. We weren't complaining. We were simply noting its behavior.
Yes. I was noting my experience in the Porsche.
And then up ahead, you've got the Andy Speed, Higgs, and Ian Byron. Ooh, Speed and Higgs. Those are the teammates. I think it's Matt Higgs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Matt Higgs. Was it last week or the week before? He had a pretty rough race. He had some difficulties, but he seems to be pulling it together much better today. Now he's got Alexis behind him going down that start-finish straight, who is now next to him. Why? That was 3 cars trying to enter together.
I think so.
And a Smith got in the mix.
interesting for the silver title battle. Colton has one out in the pit cycle. There's now a car between him and Suave.
Oh.
So that could make it a little more difficult for Suave to hang on to that first place. I need to calculate how many places between them he can sacrifice before it really becomes a threat.
Oh, yes. Do. Ian Byron got past Matt Smith. The long, hard-won battle. Up here we have Land Shark, Paulie Hartman, and Panzo Rigatoni in a little bunch. Having a little train. See how this works out coming into the first real turn. Martin Smith. I am so bad at names. Like, it's not even funny. Maybe it's funny. Okay.
I think it's pretty funny.
Okay.
I hope they do too, though.
I do too. It's really not
that's a little more
intentional.
important.
Yeah. I'm really not trying. Where is... Okay, so Nico is currently in 14, Colton in 12 with Arced between them. Oh, Rife is getting Sodre in the pits. Where is he? He did. Rife came out in front. 2 seconds ahead. Thank you, sir.
So that is the net lead for Rife.
Yep, so that worked out for him, and Hartman opts to hop into the pits. He did not like being a sandwich.
No. So right now, Suave would maintain the lead over Colton if they stay where they are until the end.
So how many places does Suave have, does Nico have, before he has to worry?
Well, our scale isn't linear, unfortunately. So
yeah, I know. That's
I'll need to keep doing that math throughout the race.
Okay, you do your gongulations. Ian Byron is gonna try to see what he can do here with Andy Speed. Those two, not Ferraris, Lamborghinis, in front of him.
We're gonna go full election broadcast, and you're gonna cut to me, and I'm standing in front of a chart, a big screen, and I'm drawing on it with big circles.
Be appropriate for this time of year here.
I've got a big track map.
Looks like they got themselves a little spread out. Martin Smith catching up to Ian Byron there in the back.
Doug for president. I can get behind that.
I can too. And Rife has a almost 3-second lead over Sodre now, so let's see Selena trying to catch up with Andre here. It's like after the pit change, Landshark looks like maybe the last one to go in. It's kind of spread us out a bit.
Damiani and Rigatoni still need to pit.
Yes, they do.
But they are well within reach of the front runners.
Yep, they've got a 25-second gap to Rife. Now, of course, he's going to get past them in the pit. Oh, I'm sorry. No. It's 25 seconds between Josh and Panzo. My bad. I can't read charts, so,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, you're right.
You and your chart wouldn't do me any good. I can't even read this thing. So Josh has a 26-second lead over Rife, but still needs to pit, so point being, he'll be towards the front most likely.
Yeah.
Evan Kim, our fan favorite.
Up to 20th. That's pretty good for giving yourself a
Pit lane start.
Pit lane start.
Yep. Well,
And
maybe
he's looking to make the move on Schwartz.
he's trying to do, like, remember his first race of the season, he pit lane started. So he's trying to beginning and end with a pit lane start. So Damiani and Rigatoni are both in the pits. Rife is up front with P1 with Sodri and P2 3.8 seconds behind. And it looks like Rife has the current best lap of the race with a 141.3. And I will see. Can Evan catch that BMW? No, not yet. Selena got passed by Josh Damiani coming out of the pits.
So she's going to want to take advantage of that position while he's still getting his tires up to temp.
Definitely trying to take advantage of that position, as she's also followed very closely by Ethan Marvin. But she's focused on Josh. It's like a little shark. Hoping to maybe slip on the inside. Can she make that work? Not quite. They go around the crux. Nobody's dying this time. Thank goodness. All right.
Yeah, our opening laps were pretty chaotic. They've definitely calmed down a lot over the course of this race.
Yes. Now, Marvin had a little wiggle back there, which gives Boonstra some breathing room from him. But
Ian Byron making a bold move on the inside of speed. Hits.
Ooh, ow!
Hits Higgs in the process, I believe. Oh, it causes a couple of cars to pile up.
Well, let's go back. So Higgs is the one that gets collected. I may have done this wrong.
When Ian is back into the pits.
Oh, there he is. That was... I hope that wasn't really a move, because...
I would be willing to bet that it was a missed braking point.
Yeah, it looked a lot like a missed braking point, not an actual attempt.
Yeah. And he has just gone back into the pits, so I think he might be serving his own penance there.
Max Diggs. Oh, I'm so sorry
Diggs
to hear
lost
about
connection.
that. Oh, yeah, that is such a... Sorry to hear that. It was fun. Like, it looks like the vast majority of you. Can you pause it? You'll have to hit him up over the weekend because he is away on a work trip at the moment. And we are pretty spread out now.
Yes.
Let's see. I guess we could take a look at Rafe. He's earned some screen time. He's got a 4-second lead on Sodre. I'm sure he is very happy and very excited about
And
this.
he's holding down the fastest lap as well, so
Yes, he is. Okay, that's enough. When people are by themselves, it's not fun. A little train here. Donovan Colton leading. Art followed by Nico and Kurt LeMay. And Brian Anderson. He's made it in too. He's kind of caught the back tail end of all that.
yes.
Let's see. We'll watch Nico for now because he's kind of in the middle. They're not really that tight, but all it'll take is somebody making a little blunder to bunch it back up again. Not that I'm lighting candles and burning incense for that to happen, but
Well, and if that happened and Suave got caught up in it, that would be disastrous for his championship.
yep. So we'll watch Kurt LeMay instead. Because he and Brian Anderson are a little bit closer than most other people out there.
Yes. Yeah,
Ooh.
you see, Suave is he's in frame, but
Yeah,
we have LeMay's name highlighted, so
we do. So
therefore
I
it's
can,
impossible for us to curse Suave.
Yep. So we have this group and a little just under 8 seconds behind, we have the Andy Speed, Matt Higgs, Andre Lloyd, Josh Damiani, and Selena Boonstra bundle.
No Porsche Cup this week, unfortunately.
Nope, no Porsche Cup.
Ooh, Damiani trying to go up on the inside of Lloyd.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I got Marvin and Kim here, too, having a little
Oh, yeah.
bit of a
Another
battle.
little tussle.
He gets back, and then there's Damiani and Andre fighting. Damiani making it, maybe.
Andre
in-
trying to hang on to the inside there.
Oh, and there's a Selena right behind Andre. Oh, I see what he did there. So Damiani got Andre in between he and Selena, so she's no longer harassing him for a while. So they're spreading out a bit. Higgs on speed. Oh, that came out wrong. Higgs catching up to speed. Which is his teammate, so I would guess they're probably gonna just kind of hang out together there. If they fight, Josh is going to catch them even faster than he already is.
Yep. There's not much speed difference between them. Higgs' fastest lap is about 2.5 tenths faster than Speed's.
Yeah.
But they're doing about the same right now, so I don't expect team orders.
Nope. So they're pretty close in pace. Oof.
Who's in chat selling their rig? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm
yeah.
not sure what your username is.
I'm not. Yeah, I was trying to. My brain locked up trying to think, oh, there goes Josh trying to come up the inside. Well, I'm betting it's one of those poor folks which Kyalami has targeted this week. Ian.
That was a very unfortunate incident. Can you confirm to us if that was a missed breaking point or a failed attempt at a pass on the inside?
Oh, tap. Oh, 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 oh.
Keeping it side by side for quite a while there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd rather hear that you missed a breaking point than you actually a smidge than actually attempted that murderous move.
I mean, I don't know if anyone can claim that they've never
missed a breaking
point and caused a rather embarrassing incident.
Go back to Mitchell. Bitch.
I like Bailey's comment. Are you daring him to actually sell the rig? Are you?
Yep. Oh. You get a nice close-up of the back of Doug's car there with that like license plate. Champion Motorsports logo thing. That's kind of cool.
In case you're unfamiliar with Champion Motorsports.
Yeah.
You know, they've been so quiet this season, so under the radar.
That's just scary even watching somebody else do it. Ah! All right. Well, that'll give Dougie some... As LeMay and Anderson go side by
Trade
side.
spots a couple of times.
Yeah. That was almost a smidge late. I think that was more what you would call a smidge late. You do get to watch the stream. I hope the stream is worth watching. We're trying. Waiting for Brian's really looking. Yeah.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Maxwell off again way at the back.
Is he? That's not where he's supposed to be. I'm gonna guess he took himself off, so we won't embarrass him. But we've got Andre and Mr. Higgs, who is now being chased down by Valina. As far as Andrew, you know, oh, wow, Selena is really giving him the push.
Selena's almost bump drafting there.
Yeah, she was.
As much as that's possible in a Porsche.
Yeah. Weaving and bobbing. When a Porsche bump drafts you, you know you've done something wrong. Actually,
she looks like she's gonna try it, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, she's trying it.
Not
quite there, but holding
it.
Whoa! I think
that was a hip check. At least he was straight, but still.
I feel like that was on Higgs personally. I'm not sure why he came over so far. Now Selena side by side with Evan. Ooh, and Higgs Higgs walks back in.
Oh man, they are just.
And Marvin almost loses it behind them.
Ooh. Ooh.
As Evan is just gonna say thank you and run away from them a little bit.
Yeah, you guys just keep fighting. That's fine by me.
Oh my god, another tap.
Yeah, this is maybe getting a little aggressive.
That's a very aggressive Oh, move to the inside. Guys, someone's got to back out for Cheetah.
Just right.
Wow. Oh my god, Selena's not giving up.
No, no.
Gonna take a little bit of sand, but still keep it on par with him.
Woo. Wow. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for every spot. But she's got to be having a blast at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a little bit of bumping and grinding, but yeah, everybody's staying straight and relatively on track. Marvin came out ahead. No, Higgs came out ahead. Now Marvin is
Wait.
her next target,
Yeah.
or current
Yeah, that
target,
is what
I should
happened.
say.
I got a little lost there.
Yeah, I know. It happens.
Kovac got ahead of Doug at some point during that as well.
Oh,
And they're still real close to each other.
Yep, Doug's right behind there. Meanwhile, Rafe up front has a 5-second lead on. Whoa, Doug. Well, it might just be a different line. Who knows? But that looked like it was a smidge late.
Doug is innovating new racing lines.
Well, as someone said earlier, maybe these are just victory laps for him.
Oh yeah, Doug and Evan are out there for fun tonight.
Oh, Landshark. Sorry, Landshark and Zach Sky. Well, for half a second, they were really close, but now they're half a second apart. The fastest lap is a 1:41.325, hosted by Andrew Reif. Yes, it is quite a snappy one. So here we have Marvin trying to get past Higgs. He got a little gap on Selena. Although she's catching back up to him.
Yeah, that looked like he went a little wide there.
Yep, and they have now spread out a little bit. Frank Bees, you can join the Discord and the website, and I'm sure that there's a lovely gentleman in the chat who'll probably post a link for you. There's a few of them that can do that. Your boy Panzo. Let's check Panzo. Your boy Panzo is in the back of this little train of Zach Sky, Landshark, Wagner, and Panzo Rigatoni. There we go. I knew somebody was going to get that for you.
And if you've just found us, you've actually found us at a pretty good time because this is the last race of this season.
Yep. So in a few weeks, we will have a qualifying for the next season to place you for the next season, to put you in the right division. This is currently the Division 2 buddies. I don't know if they call themselves buddies. Maybe.
I don't know if they do.
I don't know. After some of the bumping and grinding. Let's take a look back up here at Marvin and Higgs. And Selena. I think these guys might be arch enemies by the time this race is over.
Especially the way Selena and Higgs were fighting back there.
Yeah.
Marvin got really loose there.
Yes, yeah. What?
Oh,
And
no, not as loose as that,
Cheetah
though.
Got another. Ooh, and Selena was hoping to take advantage of that in the inside. And Schwartz is right behind her. He's going to try to use his BMW power to maybe catch along, but not quite.
Zach Sky lost a couple of places there. About to lose another one
Oh,
to
Panzo.
Landshark, Wagner, and Rigatoni.
Well, ooh, Donovan Colton and Art, which would put Donovan fighting with Nico. But Colton's not ready to give up to Art yet. Oh,
Whoa.
whoa, so close.
Little love tap, but they both keep it straight.
They do. Oh, and
Oh,
right
and who's at the
behind
back there?
them's
Brian
LeMay
Anderson.
and-
Anderson has decided to become a part of this fight as well.
Absolutely. Colton up here. Wow, they are tight. And Nico's in the middle. You're just going, please don't kill me. Oh, that was
Oh my
so
God.
close.
And Nico literally just wants to stay close to Colton. He just needs to stay within a few places of Colton to hang on to his championship win. So
Yeah, he's like, I don't
he
even
can't
need
be
to
happy
stay
about this.
close. I just need to, like, you know, relatively close. I'm not fighting you guys. Up here we got LeMay fighting Colton now.
So Porsche versus Nissan drag race, I don't know how that's going to turn out.
I feel pretty confident that the Nissan is not gonna make the turn.
But-
Maybe.
Yeah.
Colton drops behind for now. Nico is now right behind him. Brian Anderson looking to make a move on Nico. Let's see if Nico's gonna fight him. No, he just lets him go. He's, I'm not going to take a chance on that. Probably the, well, race control things, doing race control things. Let me see what I can do. There we go. Sorry about that. Go back to that. That was fun. Sheesh.
Yeah, don't stop fighting, guys. You only got 3
No.
minutes left.
Come on, keep it up, keep it up.
We're in the last 3 minutes of the season.
Exactly. Look at these guys. Somebody didn't turn their lights on.
I think that might be the game.
Maybe.
You know how
Although,
the game likes to do
You
that.
know, like to me, it looks like Colton's lights are not on, but actually most of
On
them.
my screen,
It's
his
probably
lights
the
are
game.
on.
Okay. Then we'll leave it at that. I'm sure they're fine. I didn't expect the lights to have to come on in the middle of the race, so I think when that happened, I might have messed a corner up.
Yeah, it surprised me as well.
A little slide from Donovan around that corner. And Brian Anderson now wants to get that spot and put Donovan and Nico back together. Yeah, we're just hunting the meatball flag. I think it's just an ACC thing doing ACC things. Like,
Yeah, just not syncing the lights properly. Because all of those cars have their lights on my screen.
yep, it's just a me thing. Like, so I don't know. I wonder if Donovan's really gonna fight Brian for this. Does he realize that it's not enough to take? Oh my goodness. Woo. Let's just hope everything can hold together. Oh no!
No!
Oh no! Oh,
That is unfortunate for Colton.
Sad. That's not fun.
Well, that guarantees Suave his silver championship.
Yep. Yeah, race control's being race control tonight. Ooh. It
I
just
think
needs
your
to hang
connection's a
on
little
for
rough
like
too.
25 seconds.
We're on the last lap.
Come on, guys. We can do it. Yeah, my ACC's out of sync, so everybody's getting the meatball flag for me. There's Rife.
Andrew is going to win.
Yep. Looks like he's going to win. Last race of the season coming
Coming up
around
on the last corner.
the last corner. Yep. Yes, he got fastest lap as well as the race win. Sodre now coming in for P2.
A very impressive
Perfect.
P2 for Sodre. He also qualified in second and held the lead for a while.
He did. So Kurt LeMay is going to come in probably behind Arcs. If they make it around that turn. I don't see any real last minute battles that are close. Well, Damiani here. And
Damiani
drag racing.
tried to make it side by side.
Yeah. Trying to do the drag
Evan
race.
Kim, pit lane to 11th.
Nice. Another closer one. Let's see, Rigatoni and Landshark coming in together. Holly Hartman. Yep, I'm pretty sure Nico has gotten his shoey.
But yep, he's down there doing donuts at T2.
Is he? There's his donut. Look at him. Nico and Andrew having a good time over there. They're doing some like synchronized donuts. Look at that. They are having a lovely time. Wonderful. So, great race. Even with the kind of glitches at the end there. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with that.
And even with the chaos at the beginning, they managed to clean it up. It took a few laps, but they got there.
They got there. I think they saved up all of their chaos and I can't think of the word I want to use, but they just saved it all for the last race. They want to carry as many points into the next season as possible, so they did it now. D1 final race was last night.
Yes, Evan is the champion in the Lexus.
Yep.
Lexus should genuinely be paying him.
Let's see. Now, so we have an Andrew Rafe to find. There he is. Let me warn him. Nah.
Nah, bring him up. Just steal him.
Congratulations, Andrew. How does that feel?
It's been a long time coming. I'm gonna throw it out there like that. I had a podium lined up for Paul Ricard, and incidents happened, and I lost it. I had a podium lined up for the Red Bull Ring, incidents happened, and yeah. And so getting the win here is awesome. I was telling everybody in the race chat, I was like, I would be happy if I finished right behind Joao, just because I get a podium. But win in a purple lap is not a bad combo.
No, that's a lovely combo, and I can only imagine just how ecstatic you are about that.
I was smiling a lot on the last lap, but unfortunately, Donovan met with an unfortunate fate, getting bumped around, which was I think, unluckily for him, that decided his championship right then and there. He was on for the silver championship, and he's been racing an amazing season. Was not able to make it out for week 6, I think it was. He was back for week 7 at Brands Hatch. Didn't have a lot of time to practice, so the result wasn't quite there. And then on the second to last lap, getting bumped around for Donovan. I really feel for him. So a bit bittersweet on the victory. My teammate could have had the silver championship locked down. I don't know how the points would have played out. How do you finish where he was before the contact happened? But yeah.
He would have still been second in the championship. We were keeping
Okay.
an eye on that through the race, but he made a real good attempt at that silver championship for sure.
Yeah, no, he's an awesome driver, and an awesome guy. So huge shout outs to Donovan. It's been an awesome season racing with him. I think unfortunately there have been some outstanding circumstances that kind of prevented us both from driving at maximum capacity this season. We were kind of hoping to have a shot at the team championship. It didn't pan out, but he had an amazing drive all season long. I think he put his best foot forward, but he's got more potential. I can feel it. So
Well, fantastic. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you guys next season. They let you guys be in the same division together. I don't know. I heard a few calls for D1 for you.
I've been pushing for it last season. This season, I was hoping to be in Division 1, and I've been talking to people. I've been even keeping an eye on my SRA rating this this last couple of races, because I was unable to make Laguna Seca. I still had the wet race at Circuit of the Americas from last season, kind of blemishing my SR rating because I had a quali ban for that race and finished in 19th. So now with that wiped away and with a P1 at Kyalami, I've got high hopes. So we'll see. I definitely don't think I'm going to be making any big waves in Division 1, but if I do get promoted, then I would be looking forward to improving a fair bit, driving the mid-pack there.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on a great race, a great placement. Your pit strategy worked out perfectly for you. I know you were following. When we get him up here, he's going to tell me how to pronounce his name. But Mr. Sodre, who is in front of you, for a good portion of the race, yet it seemed like you weren't trying to be too risky there.
No, I mean, following for that long, not only am I not pushing my tires as hard, but, I know I've got more pace. So as soon as the undercut worked out for me, I had a good outlap, I had a good pit. So I was really confident that I was going to come out ahead. He was racing very well, very consistent and clean. There were a couple of spots where, I was gaining a little bit, but it wasn't really significant enough. So he was doing a good job holding me behind. And he kept me honest through the rest of the race. I couldn't just, phone it in. I still had to keep my lap times somewhat consistent. And thankfully, I was able to do that. So shouts to him. Good racing. It's very solid pace, especially for D2 Silver. Managed to come in second place and very well could have been P1 if, things had just shaken out a little bit differently here and there. I also want to give a quick shout out to Jacob Palmieri, who's kind of helping me out with a little bit of race engineering in the race chat. I ended up kind of going against his wishes a little bit by undercutting early, but I knew how much time I was losing. I knew that fresh tires would help me get out ahead, and I think it worked out. So shouts to him. Nonetheless, he helped me, fix my lines for this race, and he's been awesome, just helping out me and Donovan, really, with the GTR. I'm not going to credit the entire season on him, mind you, but he still did help out a fair bit, and I wish him success in the future as well.
Yeah, it's always nice
Fantastic.
to have people to rely on to help you with your setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if to have someone there to help you, especially in a race where you might be like this, I'm sure was it was exciting, and just having somebody there to keep you from getting too excited.
Yeah, some white knuckle
Yeah.
stuff, especially on lap 1. Cold tires, I didn't really account for that. Went wide at the S's. and I thought like, oh no, this is how it's gonna be. No, I was
There
able to bring it back.
was a decent amount of chaos in the first third of the race.
Yes, I'm just very glad I didn't get tapped at T1. We went multi-class mayhem. We had the Kyalami race. That was my practice race, so to speak, because I couldn't make the Monday night one. And yeah, I got bundled wide at turn 1 on lap 1, and it was a bad experience. So very happy that did not happen this time. I got Austin Gardner off the line as well. That's just the Aston. You know, there's not much he can do about that one.
Yeah.
But very glad I did because he's a strong driver as well. Yeah, I've been stuck behind him before. Zandvoort was a very good example of that. So yeah, just a solid race.
Great. Well, congratulations. I'll
Thank
let
you.
you get back down to your division mates and celebrate your victory this final race.
And thanks to you guys. You know, I say it every season. It's a little bit self-serving, but I didn't commentate this season. So thank you guys for hosting the broadcast. It's awesome to have the chance, you know, to have ourselves on stream with a little bit of commentary. So give yourself some credit.
Thanks. Well, it's our pleasure, and we do our best.
Okay, I'll hop out now so you guys can get on
Okay.
with it.
All
Have a
right.
good night,
Thank
guys.
you. You too. All right. I'm going to grab this gentleman.
Yep, he's down on race chat 1.
Hello, and congratulations on a P2 and a great race.
Hey everybody, thank you very much.
And the big question that we've been waiting for all season, how do we say your name?
Yeah, Portuguese is a very difficult language. I learn when I learn English, I learn about my proper language. So my name is hard to English people to pronunciate, but it's basically João Sodré. But João Sodré is okay, it's no problem.
Okay.
It's because Portuguese. Portuguese is a very difficult language with very rules.
Okay, well, I'm glad
Good
that
to know.
I didn't try because I would have demolished it before. Joao. Joao. Okay.
It's perfect.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Well, okay. Now that we've got that burning question out of the way, congratulations. How was your race?
Thank you very much. I was not expecting us. I don't have a very good championship this season, and I moved to D2. Was my first season in D2, and I was not expecting today a podium. It's my first podium in 2 years, so I was expecting a top 10. It was my best result, so I'm very happy today. I think I don't have a pace to win in the moment. So Andre was spectacular. Is the pacing sector 2 and sector 3 was incredible. So I try my best and I try to preserve the tires and keep going.
I think you absolutely would have had the pace to win had Andrew not undercut you in the pits, because you were doing a real good job holding him up.
Yeah, as well, I'm not expecting he it's so early. So my strategy was to be better tires, né? So I try my best, but in the final 30 minutes, the pace what Andre got was spectacular. But yeah, I try my best, and sorry, I'm a little nervous now, but was great for me. For me, this result is very incredible, and I got to take this result in build confidence for next season.
Yeah, exactly. The momentum into next season should definitely be nice.
Absolutely. Yep.
Definitely.
So I'm very happy for you. It's great to be able to get you up here in the booth. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Great race, and congratulations. I'm glad you were
Until
able
next
to get
season.
that. Into next season. Yes, and
Yeah.
maybe we will have you in the booth again in the future.
Thank you.
Undoubtedly.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I have
Should we grab both of our champions?
well, let me grab Nico first.
We have had Evan on a lot.
a lot. Yeah, and I have Nico coming There's a popular demand.
Yes.
So we will pull him up here. Let's like put him in the right channel. Okay. Hello, Nico, and congratulations on what looks like the silver championship.
Oh, hey. Thank you.
Hey.
Appreciate it.
Of course, we have you in here by the audience has demanded your presence
Fair enough.
for your
I
silver.
know which audience members that those are. So thanks, guys.
So how was your race? I mean, we're guessing you were just kind of like trying to play it safe for that.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to stick to Colton, not give up too many positions to him. So yeah, I was just riding around the whole time, trying not to really have any excursions, not trying to race anyone, just riding around. So it got a little spicy there the last 5 laps with Arct and LeMay and Anderson. So had a couple of sketchy moments, but yeah, really just trying to keep a clean race there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when that fight caught up to you, we were definitely like, Nico can't be enjoying this. He just needs to stay on
Yeah.
Colton. He doesn't want all this fighting.
Yeah, I was struggling because I feel like I could have maybe pushed Arct a little bit faster or a little bit more for position, but I also didn't want to, do something stupid to ruin my own race. So I was just trying to ride there, and yeah, they had that little lunge there at the end, and I was just backing out, and I was like, all right, want no part of this. Good luck, guys.
Good thing for you that you did. And yeah, we did catch on stream the coming out of the Crocs that when they kind of got all caught up around you that
Yeah. Yeah. It was tough for sure, and I know it was kind of tough to see Donovan have an unfortunate spin there in the last couple laps. But I just want to say just want to give a shout out to him and Selena for the fun battle for the D2 Silver Championship here, and shout out to all the Champion Motorsport guys and having me on the team this year and being in chat. So it's been a blast and definitely exceeded expectations for my season in D2 here.
Oh, wonderful. You've had a great season, obviously made the championship. So we'll be looking forward to your shoey at
Oh
the
boy.
next reveal stream. Better make it a good one.
Yeah, this is what I keep hearing. I'm not a very exciting person, so I've got some time to think about it, I suppose, and we'll see what I come up with.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. You don't have to be an exciting person. Just be you. You're good.
No beer out of a sock or anything like that, right?
No, I think that might be messy, actually.
Yeah, I can't remember who did that a couple seasons ago, but yeah, no, I don't know. We'll see what I come up with, but yeah, I appreciate you guys having me in the booth and broadcasting this season. It's been fun watching it, and again, just shout out to all the D2 competitors for fun, clean racing for the most part this season.
Great. No, thank you for joining us. Again, congratulations on the season, and I'll let you get back down and wrap up your final end of race briefing. And
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
thank you. Have a good night.
Hey, too.
Oh, I just put him down. Put him back. Wait, I'm gonna put him in the wrong spot. Or almost. That was close. I almost put him in the wrong place. So, who was P3?
P3 was Krochik. I don't see him in chat anywhere.
Okay.
He's hiding from us.
All right. Well, guessing. Well, do we bring Evan up one last time?
I feel like we should. I mean,
Okay.
he's champion.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
It's only fair.
They don't
It's
stop interviewing Max Verstappen just because he's won so many races. As much as I wouldn't complain about that.
All right, we'll grab him. Wait, where did I just put him? Oh,
You put him in the right
sweet.
chat.
Did
Nico's
I?
in the correct chat. Yeah.
No, Evan.
Where did you just put Evan?
Put him in the wrong.
You put him in race chat 1. Hello, Evan.
Hey guys.
Congratulations on the gold championship. Sorry, we
Thank
got
you
a
very
little
much.
lost trying to lead you to the booth.
It's all right. I was a little confused, but
I took you on a
How to win.
detour first.
all good.
Congratulations on the gold championship.
Thank you very much. It's been a 12 seasons in the making, but finally got one. Feels absolutely incredible. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be continuing the team series for the foreseeable future. So it's nice to get one, but yeah, super happy. Thank you to Doug, my teammate, for just being himself. He's a great guy. Helped me out. Always a positive vibe hanging with him in the Discord, and same goes for the Champion Motorsports guys. It was good to be reunited with them for the season. Them bringing me in, always being on top of things with talking strategy and calling out any incidents and yeah, just really encouraging each other. So it was a really fun season. I'm super stoked right now, and yeah, of course, thank you all for covering the stream for this season. It was awesome going back to watch some of the races this season.
It'll be such a
Wonderful.
shame to lose you for the team series for a bit, but what a
Yeah.
season to go out on. Just a dominating performance.
Yeah, I really didn't think that the Lexus was any good when we were testing it out in the preseason qualifying. I was like, man, Doug, the brakes on this thing suck. He's like, yeah, they do. But the straight line is basically untouchable. So any track where you can really open it up and get into sixth gear, the Lexus just pulls. So it was fun, kind of battling, trying to change my driving style a little bit, and kind of working through the quirks of the car. But yeah, super stoked. I would have never guessed that I would get some wins in the Lexus, but here we are. It was really surprising and really fun along the way.
Yeah,
Well, that's great.
several wins in a D2 1-2 team champion or 1-2 driver championship, one team championship.
Yeah. Yeah, I think now that makes Doug the 4-time champ.
Wow. He's going to be
I'm
gloating.
Well, in your team
yeah.
championship, over 1,000 points. Like that's
Yeah.
just ridiculous. You guys need to relax.
Yeah. No, it was great. Yeah, me and Doug kind of pushing each other, trying to take each other's fastest laps for some of those races there. But yeah, like I said, he's just a really positive influence to have. We keep it light and fun, but we're also competitors. So just the little nabs at each other and trying to make each other push a little bit harder really I think really helped us this season. It was great having him as a teammate.
And it was very nice of him to have a spin at the beginning of the race so he could join you towards the back. I'm sure that was
fun. That was really fun. It was like I pulled up behind him after he got going again. I'm like, hey Doug. Like, oh my
Oh.
god.
Yeah, I saw that pit lane start. I was guessing that in this time around it was intentional.
Yes, it was. Yep. I said I would and had to stick to my word. And honestly, it kind of worked out with all the chaos that I saw in lap one. It
Yeah.
actually ended up being fine. I kind of got back up to the end of the pack there by the end of the lap without really being in danger of getting caught out in any of those. So
Yeah, you
Nice.
finished P11 from the pit lane. That's pretty good.
well, I
Yeah.
got to give a lot of credit there to just keeping my nose clean. I saw plenty of rubbing out there. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
think
as long as I could keep open air in front of me and battle clean, not really try to send anything too aggressive, I should end up okay, and ended up working out.
let me
Yeah, I'd say
grab
so.
your teammate up here for the team championship for our last. Let me put him in the right place, unlike what I did to you. Hello,
Oh.
Doug.
Oh, hello.
We're bringing guys in for congratulations on your team championship.
Congratulations, Evan Kim, on the Gold Drivers Championship.
He already got
And-
that. But yeah.
And congratulations on the team dub. Huge for the
Yes.
program. I'd like
we
to
go.
thank the sponsors of Champion Motorsports. Okay. They funded everything. And by
Thought you were
everything,
gonna
I mean
start
nothing.
listing them.
No. And obviously all of the league sponsors, they are instrumental in what we do every day here at SRA.
The actual sponsors.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
But this is where we drop the bomb, Evan. Champion Motorsports. This is the last time we're racing under their flag.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're bringing back
Drama?
the Badmans. The resurgence.
Oh,
Oh,
The
boy.
resurgence.
Oh.
It's going to be, again, no holds bar. It's coming back.
So this was just a foreshadowing of what's to come.
Yeah, more races where Evan starts in the pit lane and I get destroyed on lap 1. Yeah, absolutely. We were watching the incidents back in the post-race replay, and it wasn't my fault on lap 1 per se, but it could have been avoided. Is all I'm going to leave it at. So. It is
Well, it happens. So
exactly.
You could afford it.
All this means that Kyalami's never going to be on the calendar ever again. That's how it works.
No, but the rest of us
disappointing.
really like it. So please don't do that.
You hate to see it. And we're going to just do 8 weeks of Brands Hatch. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, come on.
Okay. 4 weeks Brands Hatch, 4 weeks Paul Ricard. Okay, there we go.
You got to throw in Alton Park.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely
no small
not.
British tracks. Get rid of all the small British tracks.
No, and we'll do a finale at Nordschleife, and I will disqualify everyone except for myself, and then we'll do the race.
Well, you had me for the first half of that. I would be down for a finale at Nordschleife.
Yeah, you and everyone else that's a masochist out there, you know what I'm saying?
How about 6 rounds of Pano and then 2 rounds of Nordschleife? That's my dream season.
That's tough.
I think I'll take that one off.
Yeah, literally, I'd rather cut my hands off. But no, all exciting stuff. All exciting stuff. Shout out to all of D2. It was a really fun season. Great battles all around. This race was a doozy with the amount of incidents that we had, but by no means was that a reflection on how D2 was as a whole throughout the season. Really proud of everybody that was on the grid. And thank you to the race directors, stewards, commentators, shout out to y'all, and the managers that handled all the different elements of this series. Many thanks.
And again, congratulations to you two. You both for the team championship. Evan, again, for your gold championship. Is there a separate one for like division overall? No.
Well, gold is pretty much division
Yeah.
overall typically, and then silver championship also belongs to a champion motorsports driver, which is kind of hype. So
Yeah.
we're doing the old clean sweep of D2. So
You guys did. You guys did.
yeah, I'm excited to see what Evan and I come up with for a joint shoey. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to it.
Evan, we're gonna have to fly you out to Orlando so that we can do something together.
That would be wild.
That would be very funny.
We'll send the SRA private jet to you, okay?
All right.
Call me Mark Cuban. That's where all the cruise money's going. We bought a leader jet.
You know what? That'll make the meetups easier.
Yeah, see? Now you're getting it. Now that the season's over, I'm going to be plugging the ever-living shit out of the Daytona trip. I want everybody and their mother to show up.
Oh. Well, we'll try. We'll see what happens. I think we're now torn between 2 different places, so we'll see what happens.
There's only one place, Steph. You know that, right?
Yeah, but
it's Daytona with SRA.
I hate crowds.
No, this is something where there's a crowd at the beginning, but then at that point, you can sit in the stands and you can be 20 feet from somebody. So it's not a big deal. It's just a crowd to get in. Other than that, easy peasy.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Worst case scenario, I will hire like Thomas Greer is SRA mom, okay? And he will chaperone and look out for you and bodyguard for you individually, okay?
Can I just bring a big stick? That'll make me happy. It's just something I can smack people with.
Absolutely.
They get too close. Okay.
The only thing you can't bring is an umbrella. I got yelled at for that. So
Really?
An umbrella?
yeah, I borrowed Logan Schaefer's umbrella and then I opened it in the grandstands, and then a very old grumpy man that had the word staff on his back rolled up and yelled at me for having it.
Wow.
He's like, "You can't have that." And I was like, "Okay, I'll put it away." And he's like, "You can't have that." I'm putting it away. You get rid of it. I'm like, come on,
Oh my god.
I know. Ask Evan. He was homie was after me.
It was crazy. And Doug was being so nice, classic Doug. Just no problem, man. I'll put it away. Get that, put it away. This guy was so worked up for absolutely no reason. That was crazy.
Meanwhile, Logan bought the umbrella at the stadium. So what's that about?
How
Oh
did you
my
even get this in
god.
here? Look, I bought it in
I
the
bought it.
infield.
You're welcome for generating business for IMSA.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow. Fascinating stuff.
But all good things. But thanks for hosting this season. You guys were awesome. I watched back every single race, and there are plenty of funny moments. My only bit of advice is that we need to get Connor a profile picture.
I
tried.
uploaded a picture week 1, and it never worked. I'm gonna try and figure it out between the seasons. We'll get there.
Yeah, I think it has to be a JPEG or it has to be a PNG. It's one or the other. But we'll work on it. We'll work on it. I want to see that smiling face.
We'll work on that, and I'll learn how to do a track walkthrough, and then we'll be set.
That would be insane. The quality of the broadcast would go through the roof.
I need to learn Selena's controller camera tricks.
Yeah,
that would be something.
I cannot operate a controller for my life. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. We have otherwise really good content, but
I'm sorry.
but thank you guys.
You're very welcome. And yeah, you're welcome. And congratulations again. I'll let you guys get back to your division and to final your very
we're gonna
last.
We're gonna pop
finale.
bottles down there.
Go for it. You pop your bottles. Have fun. I'm gonna sign off so the folks who are still watching can go pop their bottles. They probably did already though.
Oh, they're getting trashed right now.
I bet they did.
Champion Motorsports Garage is going crazy.
Yeah.
Here's the shameless plug though. MCM season finale on Friday. Then Endurance Round 2 at Brands Hatch is this Saturday. And then we have several fun things planned for the off season, so stay tuned to SRA announcements channel. And then season 13 starts in a handful of weeks, a little over. I think it's 5 weeks this off season. So
you got it, and
thank
you
you.
should be proud. We had a couple of new people in chat during this race, and
let's go.
Our friendly SRA drivers were quick to direct them to the Discord and give them information.
That's awesome.
People joined after seeing how many incidents we had this race.
I think that they must have tuned in halfway in or something.
Yeah.
I'll
They missed
just
the
decide,
start.
This is the bottom of the barrel. It only goes up from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But well, I mean, I should. Have you seen D5? Okay,
hey now. D5 has been pretty decent.
JK,
Actually,
JK.
yeah. D3's race yesterday was the first
It was a
couple
doozy.
laps. Yeah. I think that's just a Kyalami thing, though. Like, as much as
No,
I
it is.
love this track, it seems to encourage really bad lap ones. Not turn 1, it's after turn 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why we're never racing here ever again.
No, don't. I love this track. It is.
I'm like getting a rise out of her.
Oh, it's so.
All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you for all
Right.
the hard work this season, and we will see you on the next one.
Thank you. We look forward to being here next season again.
The staple of D2. Bye.
Oh, wait, I was about to kick him out and he left. All right, thank you all who are still here for having joined us for the final round of Season 12 for Division 2. I hope it was entertaining and you've all enjoyed yourselves up to this point. We will say goodnight.
Yeah, another great season in SRA.